Hello. Do you hear me? Hello, Pascal. How is France? I hope that you are okay. Pascal works in hospital, so way to go for all you that work in hospitals on these days. Hello, Karen. Hello, Patty. Hello, and ooh, I'm glad, Pascal, that you are okay. Hello, Rita. Hello, everybody. Hello, Amanda. So, I'm glad, Shauna, that you catch it. Hello, Roxy. I hope that everybody is okay. Hello to Amsterdam and Scotland. Ooh. Hello, Janet. Hello, Dawn. I heard that all around the world is the same. We are all okay. Thank you, Pascal, for now. I hope that it will stay that way. Our government gave us more restrictions, so we will not be able to go to općina, pa ne vem kako se reče, of Slovenia. We will just have to stay where we live and go outside for only the necessary things. So yes, we are locked down, totally locked down for 2 weeks now. So, and in every day become even more. Yes, I heard that you in Holland supposed to stay at home almost till the summer. So I don't know when this will end. And I heard that you have a lot of problems too. So, but this is how it is. We can do nothing but be careful and stay as isolated as we can so that we not. I heard that New York has a lot of new cases, so I don't know. And in England, their premiere, it has buffering. Liebe Fiona, hello to Deutschland. How is in Oklahoma, Karen? Sometimes buffering, yes, I can't help it, so I hope that it will not rough. I know, every part of the world. Wow, Lena, how is in Sweden? I didn't hear nothing about Sweden. Do you have problems with this COVID virus too, or? Karen, you are under close restriction. Yes. Okay, Roxy, great. Yes, we are from gather here. So from now coronavirus doesn't uh, didn't come to. Oh, you in Sweden too, because we didn't hear much about Sweden, so yes. Yes, it's nice that we can gather together like this and talk a little bit. I just want to. Yes, Pascal, I have these blue walls, and here is Inti. Inti, say hi. He doesn't want to. You didn't show yourself for a long time. He's gone. Hello. Yes, we have our pets. We can gather with our pets. We have no restrictions for our pets, thanks God. So no, he's not a Maine Coon, but it's quite large and it's look like it, but it's not. I would love to have Maine Coon, but they are expensive here. I don't know how is in other countries, but Maine Coons. Inti ne. Inti, he wants to go into the box with my paints. No, no, Inti, you can't. So, yes, it's nice to have pets now because we are all home and I love pets. So I have 2 cats and two dogs. So yes, Tina, we are locked down in Slovenia for quite some time and we will be, I think that till June or something. Maybe not completely locked, but our government take measures that they will be till June. So I don't know. I hope that this will pass soon and that we all, no, we will not all survive, but I hope that most of us will. Yes, we can go out for just emergency grocery, or how can I say, and we have to wear mask and gloves if we go out, so you can go out without it, so everybody just to protect a little bit if you go to grocery, because you can't buy masks, these masks that they use in hospitals and everything else, because they all go just in hospitals and the homes where old peoples are. We have most problems with these homes with old people. I don't know what you call it in States, but we have these facilities where old people live and they have a care for, and there we have the most dead in our country. We have 11, I think, dead people. Nursing homes, yes, probably are nursing homes. So there are the most people infected because they are ill and already had some illness, and this coronavirus is just, I don't know if everybody in US saw some BBC documentaries that they took in Italy. If you didn't Google for it, and you will see how this looks in Italy. It's just, I don't know, I don't have words. So, and mayors of Italy, of cities in Italy are just angry because people still they can't gather around and have parties and everything else. So I hope that you can see that. Yes, you have been watching. Yes, it's heartbreaking. So sad. Yes, and in Spain is the same. We saw some I don't know, some doctor or somebody even tell that in some nursing homes all people are just gone and leave the old people there to die. And I don't know what to say. It's chaos all over the Europe, and I think that it will come to US too, so if it didn't yet, because yes, I don't know, this is just apocalyptic. Few months ago, if somebody would say that this will happen, I will not believe it, because it's almost like a science fiction movie or something. So, but I think that we have to learn something from this. I don't know. And many cities are locked down in US too. We don't get. We have a little in our news from States. Our news are mostly from Europe, but we hear that you have a lot of problems in States too, because obviously you have a different kind of health program, or how can I say, our hospitals are public, they are not. We have private hospitals too, but we all have our health insurance, and we all can go to nothing. And I heard that in States this health insurance, no insurance, yes, health insurance, I think that you have different this. So yes, they must stay at home, I agree. We here in Europe, we waked up. No, we we already see that it's serious. So public health all free in Canada too, so it's good, because yes, I know. I heard here that in States it's a little different, and I hope that your hospitals will be, I don't know how to say, that you will all get the medicines and all this that you have to. So Oklahoma has 7 cases. I don't know. We test in our country, when this started, we tested everybody with symptoms, but now they don't test everybody. They test just those who have major problems. So I think that in all of countries it's more people sick than they say. So enough of coronavirus, but this is the reality. So that's why I want to say hi again and give you a big hug before we start pouring and talk about you a little. mostly because I want to tell it is serious. So we here in Europe, we paying a big price of not taking this thing enough serious. So I just want to tell you uh, to take this serious. So this is mostly the thing that I want to tell you face to face, if I can say so. Hello, Jody. Jody is here. Jody worked every Sunday, so he couldn't be here, but I saw that you lost your job. I hope that it is not permanent, that is just for now. A lot of people here lost their jobs too, mostly in tourism, because there are no tourists and they don't have hotels are empty, so they don't have to work. Alles Gute, danke. I don't speak much Deutsch, so okay, I will bring you down now. I have my spiral again. Just yes, it's messy, but you know me already that I have problems with this part to take down. Okay, I mixed, as you can see, a lot of paint. I don't know why. I like to mix paint. So, thank you, Rita. It's messy totally. So, I think that I will not use my pearl white today because I still didn't figure out exactly what I have to do with this new. This painting, if you remember, is done with my pouring medium, and it's not varnished, it's just how it is. And this one is done without my pouring medium. You see? It is nice, but I hope that you can see on camera the difference. If you only look at black, you see how shiny this pouring medium Bessner, when I use Bessner binder dried, and how this one dried, totally matte. So so I miss it, but I will not talk about my pouring medium anymore because you already know that I miss it. So I get this Slovenian binder. I hoped that it will be similar, but it isn't. It's totally different. So when I try to mix it, and now I have Inti's hair on there. When I try to mix it with paints, they just don't flow. I just can't do nothing with it. So that's why I mix it with my craft glue. Because when I used, just a second. I just want to show you, when I used only craft glue, you see I get cracks. You see it? So I really have to figure out that I will not get cracks and that everything will look okay for me. So today I mixed these paints with this sLOVEnian binder that I show you, and I mixed 60% of this binder and 20% of craft glue and 20% of my acrylic primer. And this is the consistency, if you can see it. I don't know, probably not. It's not the right angle. So, I was thinking that I want to do some wrecked ring pour with these rainbow colors. I have this 12 by 12 inch canvas. So first I think that I will do some ring pour with all these colors, and we will see what will happen. But I want to use some rainbow colors today. And the more I use glue gloss medium and float roll for a great mix. We don't have flat float roll here. We have oval roll float roll. And last time that I bought it, and I paid for 2.5 liters 50 euros, and I get a weird consistency of float roll, so I don't like it at all. It was, I don't know, greasy. I don't know, but I used this acrylic binder. I didn't. Dar Smith, I believe, she has on her Facebook site something about this product, so maybe you can find some there. So, as I said, let's do some rainbow ring pour. I just think with which color I want to start, and I don't know if I will use this purple. So I will start with purple. Okay, I don't know, this paint is looking weird. And this is Windsor blue. And let's add some cyan blue. And some turquoise. And I will add some cobalt green. And yellowish green. Maybe I should mix my paints a little bit. Just a second. They just react so different than I'm used to, so I really don't know. And this is Azo yellow middle. And some cadmium orange. And This is, I believe, pale red. And I will end with magenta. Okay. I will just put a little paint flow a little bit. Hello, Linda. Everything okay in Costa Rica? I hope so. Weird times, doesn't they? Doesn't our is are. That don't, I don't know, I will not bother with the grammar this time. So, and let's pour this and see what we will get. I'm glad, Linda, that you are okay. I can talk now. Can't, I have to say. Okay. I will just put this paint a little. And I will rack it a little bit. I always go to one side. I don't know why. I just can't keep it in the middle. I just don't know why. And I have a lot of air bubbles, and this is the one thing that I don't have neither, so just want to bring some color in here into this violet. I think if I can, I will leave this part probably. I have too much purple, I think, here in the middle. Let's rack it here too. I just hope that I will be able to keep some other colors too, not just purple. And all my red gone. So I will go over the sides here because I want to have a little of this purple here and not everywhere, so I will just try to keep some paints. You see, just too much purple again. I think because I lost a lot of colors and I don't like this. So I will try to tilt some of this purple off. I don't like the composition at all. Oop. Just looking like a weird creature here in the middle. You see? And vijolično? Let's see if I tilt a little more of this purple off. I really don't like this part here. Let's see if I can do something with it. It's so weird looking, so I have a ton of air bubbles. I'm not used to have that much air bubbles. I think that I should stretch this a little more. This middle part. And now I will go down a little bit. Just, I know that you can see this part, but I can't tilt it otherwise. I will just try to stretch this middle part a little bit and get some composition that I will maybe like, because I don't like this at all. Okay, this is better, I think, because I bring some colors out. And now I have to stop, because otherwise it will all go ziggy-zaggy, that I don't like. I like these straight lines, so I will leave it like this. I will just go wash my hands real quickly because I don't want to use much more gloves that I have to. So I will wash my gloves today. I will not change gloves, I will wash them because people in the world need gloves. So this, I have a lot of air bubbles, but I don't want to get all these bubbles out maybe, but it's okay, so I can torch it probably. Okay. Whoa, stay. So I like it now, and I see that you have a glare from my, it's better. When I do that, I normally lost a lot of rainbow colors left, and it's okay now. I think here it's a kind of peacock feather. So, and I like these lines here. They are beautiful, so I will leave it now. And what is with my, okay, light? Better? I think so. So I think that I will try to show it like this. See? You can see all these rainbow lines in it, so I'm happy now. This one turned out okay. Yes, Marianne, you can watch it later. I just have to put this aside. And I will show you close up at the end of this live. So for now, it will stay here and wait. And I have a lot of paint here. You see? I probably used too much paint for this side of canvas, but I normally use too much paint. I don't know why. I have to control myself a little bit. So what I have in my mind that I want to try to is I will use this for a background for some of my ring pours or something, because it will be a muddy color that but you can use it as a background. This is not a problem, so that's how you don't waste so much paint. You just store it. Hello to Mexico. How is things in Mexico? You have problems as we do, or I mean problems with coronavirus. I didn't hear nothing about Mexico. Maybe there is no coronavirus yet, or it will not be any, maybe. Okay. I have this lolly Veffy, I don't know how to. We will learn to be more, what is the word? Not to use too much things. So the next thing that I want to try, I have to prepare my things. I will use silicone, but I will not add silicone into the cups. I will just do a flip cup and, okay, Lolly Veffy. You see? Lolly Veffy. Love life. This is a great thing. It's a silicone mat, so what I'm talking about. I will do a flip cup. Maybe this is not enough paint here. This is 8 by 60 canvas, so I think that maybe I need a little more paint. I couldn't buy cups neither, because in our stores there is no plastic cups. So I have this is half a liter, so I don't know what is in ounces. I will not fill it all over, but I want to do a flip cup, and then I will add some silicone on this silicone brush. My silicone, this is like a treadmill silicone, treadmill belt lubricant. This is what we can buy here in Slovenia. So I will put it over and see what will happen. I just didn't decide. I will not use all these colors because it will be so let's play safe. Let's do some blues and violets and magenta and some turquoise maybe, and of course some white. And I will start with some white, and let's add some of this magenta. This is permanent magenta. What a weird cup. Maybe I should cut it. And let's do some violet. And cyan blue. And Windsor blue. And turquoise. This is not the good way, turquoise and white together. Let's throw some of this green into it. This was probably a mistake with the green in this color. Some white and magenta again. I mixed this violet, so I love to use Amsterdam blue violet. It's just a beautiful color, but I'm out of it and all art stores are closed, so I have to order it somewhere. I didn't do flip cup for a long time, except last time that I get this cell explosion that I did. So I really don't know how much paint I have to add. This, I will flip it. Whoa, stay. I will just put a little of these paints aside. Let's wait a second for paint to flow down, and meantime I will do this, that I will have space where I can put it. So I'm curious how this will work. I will add some silicone oil here and then we will see. I don't know if you... No, you can't see the whole canvas. I will just try to bring you a little more up. Okay. I hope you see it. Let's flip it. And my white just looks weird. We will see. I didn't put any silicone and you see how much cells I get. I don't like it. Don't like all these cells. So obviously my mixture creates cells by its own without silicone. So you see, just weird. I think that my white is not, maybe it was a little too thin, I don't know. We will see what will happen when I spray or not spray, I don't know, when I will do this silicone thing and I probably add too much paint, not probably. Okay. Okay, I have to wipe my hands, and now let's see what will happen. And I will have to change my gloves because I have paint over and over and over. My partner asked, and what is this? This is nothing for now. But I hope that it will be something, and my hands are wet, so I have to do it without. So I will put some silicone here on the surface. Do this. Way too much, you see? Way too much silicone, you see? What is happening? Wow. Just cells and cells and cells. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Just way too much silicone. Let's try to tilt this a little bit. And yes, my white is not okay, because I see that it reacts a little weird. It looks almost like lacing all over, you see? Maybe if I wouldn't have as much paint. Yeah. That it will look okay. I will just stretch it to have this lacing effect all over. I will definitely try this again, but I will use less paint, that I will be able to stretch it more and not lose as much. Looks almost like a bloom technique now. I don't know. A lot of lacing, but I can see that one of my paint starts splitting. I don't know. I think that this is the white that it has this problem, but I don't. You see all this lacing? It's kind of interesting. I really like this part with green. I just have to wipe my hands. Wipe off my hands, I have to say. And then I will show you a little closer. Yes, it's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you will get. I agree. We'll just torch it. I'm just don't my you see this green part here with pink. It's kind of neat, but next time that I will try this, I will definitely use less paint, that I will be able to stretch it more and not lose all this paint that I have on my lolly Wiffy now, because uh, you can't use this paint with silicone is with for a background. I love this part with green and pink, with green and magenta, but I don't like this part as much, and some of my paints are splitting, but it's all an experiment again. I didn't expect this. So definitely it's a technique that it could be nice. So I will put this aside and we will look at it at the end. So I have again a ton of paint here on the surface. Oh, let's do this again. Tell me if you want to do one more of this technique, but maybe, I don't know, with some black and red, that I will not use a lot of paint. Do you want to try it again and see if we can get some nice result with this technique without those problems that I have? I have one little canvas here, so we can try it. When I prepare my little canvas, I want to do a cup bottom pour with black and metallic gold only, to see what will happen. But we can change it, or we can do both. Just tell me while I'm cleaning. I lost my connection for a second. I have this metallic gold and black, and I want to do cup bottom pour, and then do a reverse flower dip with paper napkin. This is one. Or we can do both. So, okay? I just have to clean my table so you can talk while I'm doing this. Right, go. We wash and mali kanvasak še dal pušpančke not. Kaj? Tu ga imam, ja. Glej, tam je. Pa zraven so pušpančki. Vidiš ga?
Ja.
Ok.
Samo mož.
Ja, enega še rabim tam. It's both these, yes. Okay, let's do first our bottom pour. I just have to do this. I had zoom in. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that I didn't bring you back. But you know me, I have problems with this technology sometimes. Okay. Let's grab our black. Let's see if maybe this thickened up a little bit. Ja, imela sem preveč barve, ja vem. So let's do a bottle bottom pour with this black and metallic gold only, because I'm curious what will happen. And I'm curious what will happen with this silicone kind of thing that we did before, because it was interesting kind of. I will just spread this a little bit. Because when you do this bottle bottom pour, I think that it's important that you have your paint quite even. I don't know, maybe not, but I paint flowing differently, reacts differently with different pouring mediums, so you have to use to them. If you are used to float roll, probably this is totally different, and when I'm used to this pouring medium, if I would use float roll, it would be so different. So I will just pop these air bubbles. I have a lot of air bubbles. And let's put our cup down. And I have this metallic gold. It's like your, I don't know, Deco Art Americana, I think. And I'm just thinking if I should add this dark rich gold too. What do you think? Probably I will. So I will start with a little black. It's very different consistency as my pouring medium, so it's really hard for me. And let's add this metallic gold. And some black again. And this kind of bronze gold. And black again. And metallic gold again. Black. Bronze gold. Some black. And I will end up with this metallic bronze, this metallic bright gold. And maybe a touch of black. And now I will spray my paper napkin with water. I saw that someone, some of you are using dry paper towel, but I think that I have more control with. Maybe it work okay without spraying it too, so let's move this side. And I probably have way too much paint again. I don't know what is wrong with me today. I'm just adding too much paint in every painting. So the last one will be the right one. I will not add too much paint on the last one, I promise. And I didn't do this okay. Let's spread it. I can feel that I have a lot of paint underneath. So let's see. Okay? Sorry for my head. Dobro, no, zdaj. My gloves are, you see, I don't have a feeling. I will stretch it out a little bit. I'm glad that I added this darker one too, darker gold too. See? But you can't see the shimmer. So shimmery. Let's torch it. just have to, sorry, you will see my head again probably. No, I just can't move this paint around. I will, but if I will stretch it, I will probably lose the shape if I will stretch it too much, so I will leave it. And I will add some paint around afterwards if I have to, because I don't know how this will dry. That it will be nice when it will dry, because it has some of this darker gold, bronze gold, if you can see it, and this shinier one. So I will try to show you when I will show you dry results here when we will stop with our pouring. And I hope that you will see. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and the last one, and this time I will not add too much paint, I promise. I will just grab this little cup. So we can use black, red, maybe some magenta, orange, yellow. Should we use this for this flip cup with silicone? I mean, I will start with black. Oh, and we'll throw some permanent magenta next. And maybe orange. Oh, and some yellow. And red. A little black again. And magenta. Orange. I think that my paint is sticking up while I'm here. I will have to use this pouring medium oil, because obviously it will take some time until I will get my old pouring medium back. And let's flip this over and wait for a second. You see how my gloves are weird. I will just wipe my hands a little bit again. Sometimes it's just so sad that I can't talk with you and pour at the same time, but Okay, let's see what will happen. I'll just go around with this black thing. You see, again, I get a lot of cells just mixture without silicone. I will just scrape this out. I hope that I don't have that I have enough paint this time. I don't mind if I have this here, because I will kind of spray silicone on it. What would be the word for this? When I will add silicone on with my brush, silicone brush, I will not spray it. What I will do, I don't know the word for this. Okay. I covered the canvas. This is good, so I have enough paint and not way too much paint. This is a good thing. I will just put these paints aside. I don't know, maybe I have enough paint on the brush, enough silicone on the brush already, so I will just definitely. And now we will wait a second and then we will tilt it. I will just take you a little closer just to see what is happening. You see? A ton of cells. Okay. You see? And now I will tilt it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I hope that we will get this kind of lacing effect that we have on the previous one. I will go, or it will all go ziggy-zaggy because I don't have so much paint that I have last time when I have way too much paint. So obviously it's good to have a little more paint, but not as much as I have. Flora, as I have last time, but you can see this lacing that it's happening. It's kind of neat. This looks like Shelly art technique when I saw some people that they are doing swipes with this mixture that they use for blooms. I think that maybe we can cheat a little and do something like it with just this technique, because it's a lot of lacing. Maybe if we do a swipe and spray this the magenta, I hope that you do, and this black on. I must say that I kind of like this technique. And I love these parts here with these cells. They're just beautiful. Maybe I have to leave them to dry. So it doesn't move anymore. Maybe if I would do, I don't know, or maybe not just a flip cup, or just travel a little with the cup and then spray this on some bigger canvas, if you imagine, just to do like a flip cup like this on the, I don't know, black background, and then spray with this and stretch, and you will get this kind of lacing effect. So I think that this could be some nice technique to use too. I will definitely play with this a little more, but for today I will just take it. So let's start with this last one. See, it's black lacing, and I love this orange lacing over this. Oh, okay. Sorry, but I lost my connection. This happens every time when I move my phone. I don't know why. So I will try to show you all the results, but I hope that I will not lose you. The first one, direct ring pour. Vse sem rajko premaknila. Zdaj se vidi? Ja, ker imam sliko, mislim, uno. And this one, with this green lacing. It's kind of interesting too, it's not bad. And the gold, and I have a glare from my lights, but I will show you the dry results in some of my videos. I will not bother you anymore. I hope that you all be safe and that we learned something again today. I think that I will play with this silicone thing some more because I like the results. I just have to figure out exactly how I have to do, how much paint I have to add just to stretch it a little more. And this, the first one, I like it too. I did get some rainbow colors in it that I want, so I like it. Be safe, stay at home if you can, and if you are bored, visit my channel, and see you on the next one. Bye.